Okay, so we're going to look at the musicianship questions out of lesson 15. This is on page 30 of your books. These musicianship questions have a C-Do focus. So they're reinforcing the new tone set that we've just revised in our lesson in our Teams meeting. Question 53, transposition. There's a couple of things I'm going to set you up with. These are really important tools that you need to use for your transposition. This is a similar idea to any transposition question you will be asked. So if you set your page up in this way, you'll have the right tools to successfully transpose a melody from one place on the music stave to a different place on the music stave. The first tool you're going to need is your tone sets written out here. You're going to make this blank stave share your two tone sets. So our first tone set is F-Do. This is the one that our top melody is in. So you need to take a moment to write your F-Do tone set. F in the space, G on the line, A in the space, and then So as in C, skipping up into space 3. I'm very sorry my writing's not neat. That's just because it's really hard to do it this way. And then you write your letter names underneath like this. F, G, A, and finishing on C. Apologies for how messy that looks. So that's our first tone set we're dealing with. Write that down in your books. Pause here if you need to do that. The second tone set we need is our C-Do. This is the one that we're transposing to. So we're going from F down to C because C is lower than F. So let's write our C tone set. So you've got your C with your ledger line here. Then you've got your dangerous D hanging off the stave below. Then you've got your E on line 1. And then you've got your G on line 2. That's your Do, Re, Mi, So. And we can write the letter names in. We have C, D, E, and then finishing off with G. Have both of those tone sets written in. That's the first tool you will need. Pause here if you need to write that in. We're going to give ourselves an additional tool now. This is the tone set that we're starting in. Our tone set is F-Do, and the notes in our tone set for F-Do are F, A, my apologies, it's not F-A, it's F-G-A. So our tone set is F, G, A, and C. This is the tone set that we're going to C. So I've got C, D, E, and G. I also want you to take a moment and write your tone sets out like this to the side. That's the second tool you'll need. Now I'm going to show you how to use both of these tools to transpose on the stave, and then I want you to pause and give it a go. I want you to use this tool first and then this tool second. Let's go up to our melody. You can see the first part of the melody has been transposed. The first letter on our stave was an F. They've transposed it down to a C. Let's go to the first note we have to transpose. The first note we have to transpose is an F because F lives in space 1. Let's go to this tool first. We have an F. That needs to transform into a C. So now we need to write a C. Let's use this tool now. We can see that our letter C has a ledger line through it. So we write our C down here. And there we go, successfully transposed. Let's have a look at our next letter here. Our next letter is G. Let's go to this tool. Any G's that we have now need to go down to a D. Let's go to here to see where D lives. D is hanging off the bottom of the stave. There's my sound, and then I make my TT rhythm out of it. That's how we use our tools to transpose. I want you to pause here and have a go at the rest of the transposition. Now that you've done your transposition question, I want you to have a go at oral interval recognition. I'm going to sing and sign some intervals, and you need to write down if I sing and sign a step or a skip. Here's number one. You're going to write it just here for me. Number one, off I go. Is that a step or a skip? Here's number one again. Write down if you think it's a step or a skip. Here's number two. Is this a step or a skip? Off I go. Here's number two again. Is it a step or a skip? Off I go. Here's number three. Is this a step or a skip? Off I go. Here's number three again. Off I go. And here's number four. Is this a step or a skip? Off I go. Here it is again. Off I go. Pause here and rewind if you want to hear any of question 54 again and hear any of the examples sung. We're moving on to question 55. Question 55 is a melodic recognition. I'm going to sing each of those three melodies, but I'm going to sing them in a particular order. I might sing the middle one first, or I might sing the bottom one first. Whichever one I sing first, you're going to put a number one in the box. Whichever one I sing second, put a number two. Whichever one I sing third, put a number three. We've done this lots before. We've done it mostly with rhythms. This is one of the few melodic ones we've done. I'm going to sing each melody once, write down the order of them, and if you need to hear the order of them again, pause and rewind after you've heard them. Here's my first melody. Off I go, do 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 do. Here's my second melody. Off I go, do 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 do. Here's my third melody. Off I go, do 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 do. Pause and rewind this video if you want to hear the order of the melodies again. Question 56 is a melodic dictation on the stave. Your rhythm is already given to you. All you need to do is write down the solfa. I'll give you the melody and then I'll give you an example of how to write it down. Here's your melody. Off I go, do, 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 do. Here's question 56 melody for a second time. Off I go, do, 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 do. I'm going to sing it while I sign. Here I go, do, 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 do. It's using a C-Do tone set. You've already written a C-Do tone set all the way up here in your work when we worked on our transposition. Use your Do, Re, Mi, and So understanding of the C, D, E, G positioning and write down the sounds that you hear on the stave.